Hello students, we are continuing with equation of straight line chapter. In the two videos we have revised the class 10 portion. Now here it is a new section, means new portion, which is introduced in class 11. So I would request you to prepare a note of all the things which is being taught in your copy, so that at the end of the year you should have a complete notebook from where you can practice the sums, and you should easily get it whenever required. So today's concept is intercept form. Now see the derivation of intercept form. If you will understand the derivation, you will be able to solve the numericals also, and you will be able to understand also how the formula came. Now see, this is y-axis and this is x-axis, right? And this is the line L which is cutting both the axis, x-axis as well as y-axis. In x-axis it is cutting in this point, and if we will consider this distance to be a from the origin, then the coordinate of this point will be how much? A comma 0, because this point is on the x-axis, so its y coordinate is 0, so the point is a comma 0. Similarly, and this a is the x-intercept where this line is cutting the x-axis. That point, that distance is the x-intercept, and similarly the line where it is cutting the y-axis is the y-intercept. And if we will name this distance as b, then this is the point where this line is cutting the y-axis, so the coordinate of the point will be 0 comma b, because the point is on the y-axis, so its x coordinate is 0, so the point will be 0 comma b. So we have understood the 2 points where the line is cutting in the respective axes, right? Now in our last class we have already seen from 2-point formula, from 2-point we can easily calculate the equation of line, and the equation of line from 2-point is y minus y1 is equal to m, that is slope, and which is nothing but y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. In the last class I have told you that in place of m you can directly put this in class 11. So this is actually nothing but the slope, and again x minus x1, this is the formula. So suppose if we will consider this point as x1 y1 and this point as x2 y2, and if you will substitute the values of x1 y1 and x2 y2 in the respective equation of 2-point, then you will get y minus, see, we are assuming this as x1 y1, so y1 is 0, so here we are putting 0, is equal to y2 minus y1. So what is y2? Y2 is b, so b minus, what is y1? Y1 is 0, so b minus 0 by x2 minus x1 is the formula. What is the x2? X2 is 0, and so 0 minus x1 is a, so 0 minus a, again in the bracket formula is x minus x1, so x minus, who is your x1? X1 is a. We are assuming this point as x1 y1 and that as x2 y2. You can take that point as x1 y1 and this as x2 y2, no problem, you will get the same equation. So substituting the values of all these things, you will get y minus 0 will give you y here. So see, b minus 0 is b, 0 minus a is minus a, and in the bracket x minus a. Now if you will do cross multiplication, you bring this minus a there, so y into minus a will become minus ya is equal to b in the bracket x minus a. You open the bracket, plus plus into plus plus, that is bx, plus into minus minus, b into a is ab. So this is now dividing throughout by ab. If you will divide this equation 1, suppose equation 1 by ab, you will get minus ya by ab is equal to bx by ab minus ab by ab. So ab by ab will get cancelled and you will be left with 1. So here this b and this b will get cancelled, you will be left with x by a, and in the LHS this a and this a will get cancelled, you will be left with minus y by b. Now you send this minus y by b there on the right side of the equal to, and you bring this minus 1 over here and you send this y by a there. So minus 1 will come here and it will become plus 1 is equal to x by a is already there. You are sending this minus b by a there, so it will go and it will become plus y by b. So x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 is the intercept form, is equation of line in intercept form. Fine. So now see how to, I hope you have understood the derivation. Now see how to solve the question. Let us take one example. The question is, find the equation of the line which makes intercept minus 3 and 2 on the x and y axis respectively. Now students, always remember, you will name x-intercept as A. We have also denoted the x-intercept as A and the y-intercept as B. So according to question, the x-intercept, that is A, is given minus 3 and y-intercept, which is B, is given 2. And equation of line in intercept form just now we have derived is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So x by a plus y by b equal to 1 is the equation of line. In this equation of line, substitute the value of the x-intercept and y-intercept, that is A and B. You will get x by minus 3 because x-intercept is minus 3, plus y by 2 because y-intercept is 2 is equal to 1. Now you solve it by simple LCM method. See, this is minus 3 into 2 will give you minus 6. Minus 3 into 2 minus 6. So minus 3, when you will see this minus 6 with minus 3, so it will multiply with 2 into x, LCM 2x, plus when you will see with this 2, this minus 6, so it will be multiplied by minus 3 into y, so minus 3y by minus 6 is equal to 1. Now you take cross multiplication, you bring the minus 6 in the that side of the equal to, so you will have 2x. Now plus minus is minus 3y, you send this minus 6 there, so minus 6 into 1 is minus 6. Now you bring this minus 6 there to write in a equation form, so 2x minus 3y plus 6, you bring this minus 6 there, so it will become plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the line in intercept form. So students, keep practicing, keep a note of all the things which is going to be taught. Thanks for watching. Study hard. This is Shagnik sir.